Well, hello everybody, welcome out to another video on the Woods Clan. Today I got a little update for you guys about our fall garden here. It is July the 31st, last day of July, supposed to be over 102 degrees today. And I've got a little bit of a warning to you guys about trusting internet home remedies for things in your garden. First of all, let's look at the old giant pumpkin here. Ain't that something? Look around that leaf. That water's coming off that leaf. But this takes me to my point of trusting these remedies. You see, I was having trouble in the fairy tale pumpkins with ants farming aphids. And so I looked up how to fix this, and one of what not everybody, but a lot of people were saying was, we'll put baking soda on your plants and it'll kill off the ants. So I was like, okay. So I came home from work yesterday. I did that 2 days ago. Came home from work yesterday and I noticed it's like there's something breaking out on that plant right there, where I put a little baking soda around this one and I put a little on some of the leaves where the ants were. It's like, oh, that's not good. And then I went over to this plant. And by the way, these are the Jardales. Just look at those leaves. This thing's got big. These might actually make some pretty decent sized Jardale pumpkins. But again, I'd have gotten a little bit of that baking soda on these leaves, on these ones too, mostly around the mound. But let's see if I can show you. Maybe not so much on this one. This one's pretty good. But I'd seen that little bit break up in that giant pumpkin. But I saw it break out on that giant pumpkin, and I was like, well, this isn't good. And I thought, surely it didn't have baking soda. And I went back to the pumpkins that got the biggest dosage of it, my fairy tale pumpkins. And well, yeah, it smoked quite a few of these leaves. Now I plucked off a bunch of the leaves that I just don't believe have anything left saving to them. That one right there may go. Actually, those two might have to be plucked off. But yeah, this is why you got to be careful about trusting internet home remedies for this sort of thing, because the aphids weren't doing that much damage. And what's funny though is that I put about the same amount on these Casper pumpkins over here. And you can see a little burning on some of those, but these Caspers held up like a champ. I'm kind of impressed by that, actually. They did very well. So yeah, be careful whenever you're trusting these home remedies. Now that is something interesting. Look at those leaves. How them water droplets are all forming on the edges of the leaves. Kind of interesting. Well, anyhow, enough of the bad news. Let's go look at the corn. Here we are in the corn patch, corn maze. Not a very big one, but. And I'm noticing I'm starting to get some, they're looking good. The plants are looking massive. I don't know, I got a hoe out here clean these weeds up, but I'm getting some of this on some of these corn leaves and that. And I don't know if that's just this relentless summer heat we're experiencing. We've had a pretty nasty heat wave here recently that's supposed to end tomorrow. It's actually not supposed to get up above 100 degrees really for the rest of the year, but like today is supposed to be 102 degrees and it's gonna rain tonight. But the little blue miniature corn, that stuff is not very big at all. Oh, cicada. But it's it's hanging in there. It's actually looking pretty decent, even though it's not very tall. So anyhow, thank you for watching.